Hi everybody, this is Ananda Leeke and I'm doing a short promo for SheWrites.com. On June 29th, women in various cities, including New York, Austin, Texas, Washington, D.C., and London, are getting together to celebrate SheWrites.com's first year anniversary. She Writes is a social networking site and community for women writers. It was established by Kami Wyckoff and Debbie Siegel in June of 2009. I had the pleasure of meeting Kami Wyckoff at the Blog Her 2009 conference in July last year in Chicago. We sat by each other in a session and connected, and shortly after coming home from Blog Her, I joined She Writes and have been active in the communities ever since. So now, what I'm doing is serving as the DC organizer for the June 29th anniversary meetup here in Washington, D.C. I want to invite all of the D.C., Maryland, and Virginia area women writers out to a meetup on June 29th from 6:30 to 8:30 at Teaism, located at 400 8th Street Northwest. The closest subway is the National Archives, which is located on the green and yellow line. It's about a block from the subway and will be in the lower level, so look for me with my locks. I am going to be wearing a bright color. I want to invite you to support this women-owned business, Teaism. You can go to www.teaism.com and learn more. But part of our commitment to Teaism for giving us the space for free to meet on June 29th is to promise that each individual who attends spends at a minimum $10. They have wine, beer, all types of tea and beverages, cold and hot, as well as Asian-inspired snacks and entrees. So please, please, please come and support Teaism. They don't have the Teaism police walking around the restaurant looking at how much we're spending. They're really taking us on our word. So I want to encourage you all to come out. On the evening of June 29th, we're doing a couple of things. We are swapping books, and I want to show you two books that I'm bringing. Jazz by Toni Morrison, as well as Natural Birth by Toy Dericotte. It's a poetry book. And what She Writes has asked us to do is to bring books that we have read, gently used books, and to swap them with other writers. I'm also asking everybody in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area to bring a quote by a women writer that you admire, and we'll share that. I'm going to be taking photos and photos of people who wish to have their photo taken, and know that it will be placed on Flickr as well as on She Writes. If you don't, you'll just have to let me know so I don't violate your wishes. I'm also doing videos of anybody that wants to share a happy anniversary message for She Writes, as well as audio blogs, short conversations with women writers. So we'll be blowing out a candle to honor the first anniversary, and I'll be sharing the She Writes Credo, which I wanted to share today. The She Writes Credo provides: 1. We believe that writing is life and world changing for women. 2. We believe that community has the power to nurture and sustain creativity. 3. We believe in the psychology of abundance. We have everything to gain by sharing what we know, and everything to lose if we withhold our wisdom from one another. 4. We believe that writing is a journey and that publication is only one of its meaningful destinations. 5. We believe technology, employed thoughtfully, will empower and amplify the voices of women and girls who have not otherwise have been heard. 6. We believe in building a platform upon which all of us can stand. 7. We believe writing is only as good as the labor expended to produce it. And then 8. We believe that writers need not write alone. So I want to invite you to visit www.shewrites.com. You can follow She Writes on Twitter at SheWrites.com. You can also join the Facebook fan page, and that's under She Writes. And I also want to invite you all, even if you're not a member of She Writes, to come on out on June 29th to one of the meetups. You can go on the front page of the shewrites.com site and find out more about the locations for the various meetups in different cities. Come on and join us. You don't have to be a member. If you want to join She Writes, know that it's free. It's a wonderful community of women, and I just hope that you have a good time at the meetup. So I want to close out with a wonderful quote that I discovered today while eating a seaweed salad and drinking limeade ginger drink at Teaism, the DuPont Circle location. I'm a big fan of Teaism. And it was in the July-August issue of More magazine, one of my favorite women's magazines. So this is by Ana Castillo. She is a Mexican-American poet, essayist, author, and novelist. She has written the book So Far From God and another book called The Guardians. She writes, "My primary healing work, I have come to understand, is to touch people through my writing." She writes, "My primary healing work, I have come to understand, is to touch people through my writing." And when I read that, I thought, wow, that's what I hope my writing does. And I know that so many of the women on shewrites.com, their work is healing. Their writing is healing. So you have a great, great week. And let me know what your celebration is for shewrites.com. If you're not able to make a meetup, maybe you can have a celebration just for yourself by drinking a cup of tea or something cool and just reading something wonderful by a woman and then blogging about it on shewrites.com or tweeting about it or posting it on Facebook. Tell us what your favorite quotes are, what your favorite books are. Share. That's all I can say. It's a great community to network and share and learn more about the craft of writing. Take care. Bye-bye.